State gang, the mob, we in too deep. MoneyBoy Trey, Looney Tune melodies. Let's go! I can take a bitch if I want. Dick her down, send her back in the morning. Purple kush, purple drink like Bonnie. Black op shit, got gun like the Hummer. Bulletproof vest, case a nigga wanna harm it. No conversation, he ain't talking about the money. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I can take a bitch if I want. Dick her down, send her back in the morning. Purple kush, purple drink like Bonnie. Black op shit, got gun like the Hummer. Bulletproof vest, case a nigga wanna harm it. No conversation, he ain't talking about money. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. Hey, little nigga, I was trapping out the Carter. Single parent home, being a willing, I'm a father. Money go get it, I ain't never been a quitter. Had to be the breadwinner for my sons and my daughter. Nigga real fat, blue eyes, 20 pointer. I can take a bitch if I want it. Dick it down, send her back in the morning. Purple kush, purple drink like Bonnie. Black op shit, got gun like Army. Bulletproof vest, cause nigga wanna harm me. No conversation, he ain't talking about money. I die about mine, never take nothing from me. State to state, we gon' wait, we're running. Wholesale, get both by the 100. No consignment, no deal in the front. Camera on it, bird man, stun. Bitch, stop capping, he ain't talking about nothing. Jacking out the chair on the time, hit your bust. Love with the pussy, but you never gotta touch it. Came down the middle, but you had to make a bust it. How you getting money, but a flat it in your budget? All the player talk, so you know you need to cut it. Sir, you know you need to cut this shit. All the player talk, so you know you need to cut it. Throwing temper, start crying in public. You a bitch. Nigga dick, so a bitch cannot suck. You a bitch. You need to be saying you disgusting. You a bitch. Bitch, you a lame, you a dustin'. You a bitch. Why you stay sweating, you must. You a bitch. You went from the streets, you a pussy. Oh, need a dick ass nigga. I can take a bitch if I want. Dick her down, send her back in the morning. Purple kush, purple drink like Bonnie. Black op shit, got gun like the Hummer. Bulletproof vest, case a nigga wanna harm me. No conversation, he ain't talking about the money. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I can take a bitch if I want. Dick her down, send her back in the morning. Purple kush, purple drink like Bonnie. Black op shit, got gun like the Hummer. Bulletproof vest, case a nigga wanna harm me. No conversation, he ain't talking about money. I die about mine, never take nothing from it. I die about mine, never take nothing from it.
Hey, no, that's not cool though. That's not cool. Just wanna take me a ride, man. Clear my motherfucking head, cause I can't believe a motherfucker I really cared about, I really loved you at one point, G. Like low key. Like, come on now. Like low key, G. You think it was cool for your friend to get up there and expose everything you told him about me? That wasn't cool. You know that wasn't cool for real. That wasn't what's up. That wasn't what's up. That shit triggered the fuck out of me because that was wacky. You know it was wacky. Fuck my key at. You know that shit was wacky. Let me take me a drive, G. This shit getting out of hand, G. This shit getting out of hand to fight somebody else's fight. Especially about people we talked about their commentary and their style of how they do people. You laying me out. You feed me to the wolves for what? You feed me to the wolves for what? What you feeding me to the wolves for, Shib? For what? For what?
Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us the misfits. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the tidbit. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old, it's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloading. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pimpin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Stay high, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Cop it, cook it, whip it, ship it till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we don't eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it burn it, don't speak. Pour up, oh, I need some more. A nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm true geek, walking by myself but left with 2 freaks. Ooh wee, nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah baby, this is groovy. You can call me Money Boy or you can call me Nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Run Island, cause I like my love to choose it. When we link, it's a movie. She busted like a Uzi. I love the way she do me. I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Run Island, cause I love my love to choose it. When we link, it's a movie. She busted like a Uzi. I love the way she do me. I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. It's amazing how things just fall in my lap. I saw that video last night that I uploaded. I saw that last night when I ended my live, and last night we was talking about YSL, so it's odd that it popped up, but I find it, whatever you want to call it, divine intervention or whatever, because we were just talking about Tiffany lawyer getting up there saying how the trustees had canceled the meeting and a couple days in advance, and we listening to a video where she just got in office in it. She canceled the meeting 20 minutes before that motherfucker was supposed to start, and she ain't stopped. It's a long list of her canceling meetings. Hell, ain't they supposed to do 2 meetings a month? And they only do 1. She just changed the whole infrastructure up. But it's just amazing. Them folks said in that video that was from 3 months into her term as mayor. And they already holding special meetings trying to get legislative counsel to help them out. 3 months in. It's amazing. Well, we're about to get caught up with this YSL trial stuff. We got to pick up where we finished off last night, and then they're live right now. And we're going to get into it and try to catch up. Speed it up.
All right. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got some further instructions for you with regard to some of what you just heard. So I gave y'all an instruction that if this witness provided testimony that was inconsistent with a guilty plea admission, that you could accept that guilty plea admission as substantive evidence against any of these defendants. But then what we heard was that this witness pled guilty in 2017 to that being a part of that 2015 drive-by shooting. But and we heard kind of a factual basis that the prosecutor in that guilty plea had read before the court, or somebody had read before the court, as a part of what Ms. Love was asking questions about. And she was, kind of reading it from a transcript. All right, here's the thing, is that guilty plea, as I think you've heard this witness say, he entered that because he believed it to be in his best interest to do that. And this gets into a whole lot of kind of legal terminology and legal concepts, but there are a couple of different ways that somebody can say, yes, I'm pleading guilty to a crime. And one of them is called an Alford plea. It's just named after a case called Alford. But they're essentially saying, I am going to plead and accept that I'm guilty of this crime, but I am not saying that the facts that the state's putting forward are true. I am just saying, I think it's in my best interest to go ahead and resolve it that way. So everything that you heard is, and that is totally legitimate to do that. And let me also say that Mr. Wright, who was representing this witness at the time, he let the court at that time in 2017 know, hey, this is an Alford plea. He's doing this because it's in his best interest, he believes, to do this. And Mr. Sledge was under no obligation, after his attorney said that, to, even if he got an opportunity to say anything else, to say, yeah, what my lawyer said, to add anything whatsoever to that. So I think there was a question about that, and he didn't, he didn't say anything else. He had no obligation to. He had no requirement to. He had no responsibility to. Okay. So basically, what I told you about, you can take those facts and those admissions and consider it against him or anybody else in this trial.
Throw it out.
When it's an Alford plea, you cannot. So none of that I said was actually true about what you just heard about those 2017 guilty plea to the 2015 drive-by shooting. Okay. So let me think what else. Oh, and you also need to completely disregard that anybody other than this witness right here, Mr. Sledge, might have pled to anything that had to do with that drive-by shooting. All right. So just entirely erase that from your minds. And I also, at this point, am going to admonish and rebuke you, Ms. Love, to pay careful attention to how you ask questions and what you put before the jury.
Good job.
You should not have put that factual rendition before the jury as anything that this witness admitted to at the time of the 2027 guilty plea. And I'm going to instruct you to refrain from asking improper questions. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. All right. Anything in addition that anybody needs to put before the court right now with regard to those curative instructions? All right, go ahead, Ms. Love.
Mr. Sledge, would you tell the jury, just one moment.
Sure.
I don't care how long it take to get an op back. All my niggas outside, steak, bitch, we out back.
Good grief, love.
Whether you are familiar with the person by the name of Antonio Sumlin, who goes by the name Obama.
I know of him.
How do you know of him?
I seen him around.
Have you ever hung out with?
We probably in the same vicinity, but I never hung with him.
Vicinity?
The
same vicinity?
What about Martinez Arnold?
Yes, I know Martinez Arnold.
How long have you known him?
I've been knowing Martinez Arnold. Well, it's been a minute. I can't actually tell you how long, but it's been a minute.
Is he a person that you know who also answers to the name Tounk?
Yes.
All right. Is Martinez Arnold YSL?
He's an artist of YSL.
And what about Antonio Sumlin? Is he YSL?
I can't tell you yes or no to that else.
Now, putting aside matters in 2017, as they relate to December 28, 2022, at any point, did you make an assertion while speaking with the state through your attorney that YSL is not a gang?
I don't think I made it in that plea agreement, but in 2015, okay, right.
In 2022, December 28, 2022, at any point, did you assert that YSL is not a gang?
No.
At any point, did you assert that YSL members, that you are unaware of 3 or more YSL members who have committed crimes intended to increase the notoriety, street credibility, and reputation of YSL? At any point, did you make that assertion?
I don't remember.
Is there anything that would refresh your memory?
Yes, if you have anything that can refresh my memory.
What do you believe would refresh your memory?
I can't say whatever you have. If I can look at it and go over it, and then I can.
Yeah. Would looking at 444Y refresh your memory?
Yes.
Your factual acknowledgements, okay. Approaching the witness with 444Y. All right. you have a chance to review it?
Yes.
Does it refresh your memory?
Yes.
Okay, so at any point, did you assert that YSL is not made up of 3 or more members or associates who have committed crimes to increase the reputation of YSL?
I misunderstood that question because from our understanding, y'all say 3 or more people that commit a crime is a gang.
Why do you keep tying the state's understanding to your answers?
Because
y'all
that's
know the law.
that's my understanding. You can't. That's my understanding. When I was arrested, that's what Gator and Dennis, not the state. I'm sorry, Detective Gator and Dennis provided us with, which they probably misled us.
And so when you say that's what they provided us with, what does whatever it is that you're speaking of have to do with your acknowledgement that YSL is made up of 3 or more people who've committed crimes for YSL? What does one thing have to do with the other?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is there any part of section 1 under your factual acknowledgements that you did not understand?
Yes, because I thought just 3 or more people that committed a crime, y'all would consider us a gang.
Again, let me ask you.
I didn't understand it.
Is the word gang in section 1?
Yeah, but it's an identify.
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
It said when you identify, it's identify when you identify gang, when you identify with colors and hands. So that's why I took it as a gang.
So my question to you is not at this point about you taking something as a gang. It's specifically related to YSL being made up of 3 or more people who've committed crimes for YSL. Is that what you acknowledged in count 1?
Yes, I initiated. Yes.
Okay. So how does what Gaither or Dennis may or may not have said to you, what does that have to do with whether or not you know about 3 or more people who've committed crimes for YSL?
She tricking
I can't
them.
say.
She tricking them.
You also said you've been a member of YSL since 2012. Your memory was refreshed.
Yes, because as it went on, it started as a neighborhood gang, but as
wait.
a neighborhood gang.
What are you saying? Spell what you're saying.
Gang.
Okay. What started as a neighborhood gang?
YSL.
All right. What do you mean when you say gang in that sentence?
So is it a gang or a record label?
I promise you I will, just if you don't mind. Can you tell the jury what you mean when you say gang right there?
What is it? Gang.
It's
3 or more people.
Keep going.
It's a gang, you say?
No. I can't testify, so it has to be you and your words.
I said 3 or more people is a gang.
That's why he.
So when you say that YSL started as a neighborhood gang, what is it that you mean? That it just has 3 or more people?
Yes.
Yeah, because, well, I guess.
Yeah, it's 3 or more people.
From my understanding, I guess.
So tell the jury what you understand a gang to be. Apart from Gaither, Dennis, or anyone from the state, what is Mr. Antonio Sledge's understanding of what a gang is?
Judge, I'm going to object. It calls for a legal conclusion by this witness.
No, sir, it doesn't. So I'm going to overrule that. She's asking about his lay understanding of it.
My understanding of the gang with 3 or more people hanging together. That's my understanding. I didn't think you had to be committing a crime to be a gang.
So continue explaining.
Police are a gang. The military is a gang.
Why you said it started out as a neighborhood gang.
Because that was my understanding.
Okay. And so then what happened?
Jeffrey Williams started a company called YSL the label. So it departed from the gang.
Okay. So who all was a part of the neighborhood gang called YSL?
I can't name. In this courtroom, I don't see anybody, but you got a couple of us. I can say I was. I'm gonna say I was. I can't name other people. I'm gonna stick with I was.
Who started YSL? The neighborhood gang.
I wasn't there when they started, so I don't know.
What is your
What they
understanding of
tell
who
you,
started it?
It's part of your literature. You gotta know the history.
Mondo said he started, he ain't on this case.
Why do you mention that Mondo isn't on this case?
I'm just saying, you said who started YSL together?
Okay.
You,
So is Mondo, to your knowledge, also YSL, a YSL gang member?
I don't know. I never hung with Mondo. I don't really even know him.
So who did you hang with as part of YSL, the neighborhood gang?
Well, I guess you could say Stevens. I don't want to name the other people they did. I don't want to name deceased. Is that okay with you?
Is Stevens the only living person that you know of who was a member of YSL, the neighborhood gang?
That I know personally?
That you know of who was a member of YSL, the neighborhood gang?
I can't think of right now off the top of my head.
Is every person that you hang with or consider a friend or a loved one a member of a gang?
Have they been a member of a gang?
Is everybody that you hang with a member of the gang YSL?
I wouldn't say that.
What makes some people a member of the gang YSL and some people not, in your mind?
Based on what you say, based on what you tell me. If you told me you were YSL the gang, then that's my understanding. If you tell me you were part of YSL the label, that's my understanding.
Okay.
That don't mean it have to be true. You just, you know.
Is it your testimony that the only requirement to be considered a gang in your mind is that 3 or more people hang out together?
Yes.
No, because I thought to be in a gang, you have to be whatever they call it, jump in, beat in, whatever you want to call it.
So that's why I was asking you earlier. Tell the jury what
Talk too fucking much.
Mr. Sledge's understanding of a gang is. Outside of anything you've heard from the state, tell the jury what your understanding of what a gang is.
I just told you, bro.
Did you that it just means that 3 people are hanging together?
I said that's part of 3 or more people hanging together. And some other way they said you have to be jumped in the gang. That's why I never consider YSL as a gang, because you don't have to get jumped in YSL to be YSL. A lot of people just say they YSL.
You gotta put in work.
Right. And then I don't think for YSL, there's so many different people that probably claim gangs. You got Crips, you got Blood, you got GD, you even got what we call them civilians that say they YSL. So all that can't even go together as being a gang.
That's what Woody said.
So given what can't go together as being a gang, just tell the jury what you think, or what has to be present for a group to be considered a gang in your mind.
Objection asked and answered.
Sustained.
I'm going to show you what the state has labeled and previously provided to the defense, but I will provide again as State's Exhibit 410 Yankee to State's Exhibit 442 Yankee. And I will provide to the defense another copy. I have it already. Okay. Would you take a look at the photographs that are labeled 410 Yankee to 4. Let me actually enumerate. So 410, 411, 412, 413, 414, 415, 416, 417, 418, 419, 420, 421, 422, 423, 424, 426, 427, 428, 429, 430, And tell me if you recognize those photographs. And Your Honor, I did not yet say 425, so not tender 425.
All right, say, well, it's 410Y through 424Y and then 426Y through 430Y.
Yes.
I can see 427. It's blurry.
Can you put 427 on the digital? I'll bring you a digital copy of 427. So for now, Your Honor, we won't consider 427 until I present that at a different time.
What the hell you say something about it for, love? You frazzled because the judge rebuked and admonished you. Damn, they mic's terrible.
Your 430?
Yes.
Yankee?
Yes.
Do you recognize those photographs?
I see them now, so yeah.
Are you depicted in those photographs?
Yes.
Okay. Are they fair and accurate depictions of you at the time that the photographs were taken?
I'm in the photographs, I see that, but
Are they fair and accurate depictions of you at the time? Okay.
Yes.
Your Honor, the state tenders 410 Yankee, 411 Yankee, actually 410 through 424 Yankee, 426 Yankee, and 428 Yankee through 430 Yankee. Got it.
Previous objection said.
Understood.
Are they admitted, Your Honor? Did the court say yes?
Yeah, they're
okay. Thank you. All right. So, Mr. Sledge, I'm going to start out with 410 Yankee. And I'm going to display it on the screen right over your right shoulder.
I can see it right now.
Okay. And if we could just blow that up. Good.
Boy.
Did you have a social media? Do you use social media, Mr. Sledge?
Yes.
What platforms of social media do you use?
I don't have like an Instagram.
What is your Instagram name?
I think it's double OG Tounk right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
What was it in 2015?
Right here, it says triple OG Tounk.
And does right there accurately reflect what your Instagram name was in 2015?
Yes.
All right. What types of things did you post on Instagram?
I post a lot on Instagram. Pictures of me and friends, probably sometime my kids.
And everyone having different reasons for posting. What are some of the reasons you would post on Instagram?
It's a website, it's an entertainment site.
Okay. Did you sometimes post messages on Instagram?
Maybe.
Looking at 410 Yankee. All right. What message did you post on the picture in Space Exhibit 410 Yankee?
YSL, fuck the rest, love.
YSL.
Fuck the rest, love.
That making them cuss.
And what is next to the word
The
love?
question just got
100,
ghetto.
2 green love,
There's
2
been cuss
green
words
snakes.
flying the past couple days.
And how is it that you spell the word immediately to the right of YSL?
How did I spell it?
Yes, how did you spell it?
I told the C y'all to put an X in it
Why?
because that's what I wanted to do.
Why did you want to do that?
Why I can't do it?
You can. I'm just asking why you wanted to do it.
There was no reason.
It was random. Okay. Would you tell the jury who all is depicted in Space Exhibit 410 Yankee for the record?
I can't name all the people I know. I can only name the people I know.
Would you stand up, being careful,
They got their
do not
microphones
trip over the
Yeah,
ledge.
I got a bad lady.
I don't want you to trip.
I got a
And
bad
point out
day.
the people to the jury that you do know and tell their names or what you call them.
I see me. I see Mr. Arnold. I see Mr. Kendrick, Shannon.
Would you do me a favor? I'm going to give you this microphone so that you can point out. Speaking to them. Y'all have a laser pointer? We had a pointer.
I mean, a laser pointer would be a better idea than a stick, but either would be better than just.
No point. I'm not saying I don't know these people.
That's okay.
Me, Arnold, Stevenson. I think, yeah, that's Roscoe. Gunnington.
Let's go with what the pointer is. Can you see that white pointer?
That's Gunnington.
Okay. Go ahead.
I think that's Pee Wee.
Who is Pee Wee? Do you know his real name? Is
I
Debbie Winfrey?
think that. I don't actually remember. I think that's what it is. So
Go ahead.
Stevenson.
All right.
Me.
All right.
I think that's Jeffrey.
Uh-huh.
Shannon.
Okay.
Mr. Kendrick.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Arnold.
Okay.
I can't see what that is.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know who that. You can't even see his face.
Can you tell who the person is in the white hoodie to the far left of the screen?
I don't really know him.
What about the one to the far right of the screen?
I don't really know him either.
Okay. Now, baby, you can have a seat. Thank you so much. Is the date and time reflected on that post April 28th, 2015 at 11:58 a.m.?
I don't see the time, but I see it. Oh, yes. Yes, that's the time of the day.
All right. Now, do you have any reason why you posted this particular picture with that particular caption on April 28th, 2015?
I don't have any reason that the person who's over YSL label right there in the picture.
All right.
He have a YSL shirt on.
The person that's over YSL, the label, has a YSL shirt on?
No, I said that Mr. Jeffrey, who owns or who's over YSL, the label, is right there in the picture.
He owns it.
Is it your testimony, or you said earlier rather, that Mondo said he started YSL, the gang?
I never said the label. I said the gang. That's what he said. I didn't say he started.
I said that you said Mondo said.
I heard Mondo say he started YSL. So
from your understanding, is there anyone other than Mondo who started YSL, the gang?
He told you he wasn't around, so he don't know who started. And nigga, you don't remember that.
I don't
you
want to
just
say it
said
because
that.
it's hearsay.
I just want to know your understanding of the gang. You are.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, Mounk? Tounk? Stop talking. You already fucking said you wasn't around. You said I wasn't around, so I couldn't tell you who started it. Then you said Mondo said he started it, but I don't see him being in this court charged with shit. Now she doubles back. Other than Mondo, do you know anybody else that started it? You about to say, I don't want to tell. Nigga, no. The answer is no. What is wrong with these niggas? These is street niggas. This nigga is 43 and he still ain't learned how to shut the fuck up. Even after he done took 2 pleas. Goodness gracious.
2012.
Hearsay, I could say Stevenson, they said.
So when you, how did you become a
Hearsay
member
is
of
mine
YSL?
though too.
I just started saying I was YSL. Like I told you, anybody can say that.
Do you know a young man named Walter Murphy who answers to the name DK?
Yeah, I know Walter Murphy.
Is he YSL?
I heard him say it before, so I guess.
Them niggas on them good drugs. This is ridiculous.
Tell the jury who all in this picture that you posted on April the 28th, 2015 are members of YSL.
Do you want me to tell you the people who the label YSL, or you want to tell the people that would probably say they was YSL the gang?
YSL in any capacity, tell the jury
Okay,
what
label.
people you were referring to when you said
You got
YSL, FUXK, the rest, love.
all right. You got Jeffrey Williams, he had a YSL label. You got Mr. Arnold, he's an artist. You got Mr. Kendrick, he's an artist. You got Mr. Stillwell, was trying to become an artist of YSL. And
YSL in any way, label, gang. Who in this photograph would you consider YSL?
you can freeze me stuff because
I'm so mad these niggas can't remember what they said 10 minutes ago and I can't. This shit is ridiculous.
you had some people initiated YSL one way, and you had other people initiated another way. So I can actually say, since they not part of the label, and they probably would consider
And
themselves.
then you could tell him and Woody sitting there trying to figure out what she gonna say next and where she trying to go instead of just answering the questions. Y'all can't be locked up for nothing y'all say, so why y'all trying to figure out where the fuck she going?
Well, I don't know where Roscoe really was, but he considered himself as the label. So I say me, probably at the time, I worked for the label, but I can say, I guess Stevenson, Garlington, they never worked for the label. So, and I told you the other ones, I don't know.
What is the one way that some initiated themselves and the other way that others initiated themselves?
I don't know. I don't know.
Could you repeat that?
Yes. What is
Man,
one way
where
that
the fuck
some
is this
initiated themselves and the other way that others initiated themselves?
I can't say, because everybody just throwing up YSL.
Thank you.
Why did you just tell the jury some initiated themselves one way and others initiated themselves
I
another way?
understand everything you said, Mr. Long. Some of them just throwing up YSL, saying they YSL, and the rest don't work for YSL.
What did you mean when you used the word initiated?
Initiated?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I don't even really. I just was saying.
Oh,
What do you-
goodness
you-
gracious.
You
I
were
don't
saying
even-
stuff?
Yes.
Why did you just say that
These
particular
niggas
word?
are dumb.
I don't know.
Why is your index finger?
I know she go home and she just can't believe the amount of ignorance that she has to deal with every day. I know she be, I'm not a love fan, but I'm just saying, listening to these niggas is you'll get a headache. Worked in it, Pacific. He said percentage instead of vicinity. It just, it's amazing and sad at the same damn time.
Under your nose.
He's 43, a ninth grade dropout. Woody 30-something, he dropped out. It's just a shame. Young Thug may be the only one with a high school education. I think he may have dropped out too. I'm not sure though. But at least he became a millionaire. Woody getting money now. But how long is it gonna last? The podcast thing, he has to, well, he stopped. He posts more on IG than YouTube. He was doing YouTube. semi-consistent. You stop, but you have to start doing. Said maybe you gonna have to do an audio book, or he said it was too violent. I don't know, but I guess he could tell YSL stories for a minute and work for Gene Deal and Reggie White Jr. I don't know though. I don't know. He also got to be careful going to these interviews. Well, he probably safe while the trial going on. When the trial is over with, if these guys are convicted, he may have to be careful going to these interviews because he don't know if he's getting backdoored or not.
That's the way I decided to take the picture that day.
Okay. And why did you said wiping the nose.
Right.
What does that mean?
Wiping nose. There's no other way you can put that.
You got a code.
Is that a symbol or a hand sign that YSL members frequently use?
You got a code. Slap. Good morning, Slime.
I guess.
Okay. Those 2 green hearts, why did you choose to post green hearts next to the 100s after you said YSL, FUXK, the rest love?
I guess because I wanted to use the green hearts on the snakes on this post at that time.
Are green hearts emojis that YSL members typically use to represent themselves?
I don't think
to show love for YSL.
To show love, but I don't think YSL are the only people that use the green emojis.
That's fair. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, are those hearts, specifically green hearts, some emojis that YSL members frequently use to either show love or to identify themselves?
To show love.
Okay. Do you know why the hearts are green that YSL members typically use?
No.
Good. They want to
Is
be
green a color that is associated with YSL?
Maybe.
There's
Maybe.
also Bloods and Crips.
How long has it been associated with YSL? Since you remember in 2012?
I don't know. I don't think, because I don't even think the green emoji was on the phone in 2012.
What about the 2 emojis next to the green hearts? What are they?
They snakes look like.
Okay, you posted it, right?
They snakes.
So what did you post?
I'm telling you, they look like green snakes right now.
Why did you post 2 green snakes
be.
next to the 2 green hearts?
You can't change the snake color. That's the color the snakes come out. She knows this. She act like he was able to change the color like you're able to do with the hearts.
YSL, FUXK, the rest of.
I like the emojis, Miss Love.
Are green snakes emojis that YSL members typically use?
Ma'am, all the snakes are green. Stop saying this shit.
When communicating with one another and making postings about themselves?
I wouldn't say, because I've seen LeBron James use the green snake emoji, Kobe Bryant. I don't see a lot of people use
all
green
of them are
emoji.
green.
Understood. I am talking about YSL members.
The black mamba had to use the green snake. He would have rather used the black.
How many people on your post that is depicted in 410 Yankee actually have record deals or had record deals in 2015?
I couldn't answer that question for you because I don't know if they had a deal, but I know they was rapping. I don't know the whole aspect of the legal business, but I know they was artists, they features on songs and things like that.
And do you know whether any of these persons that are depicted in 410 Yankee have actually been signed with a music label called YSL?
He was security. He don't know all that
paperwork,
shit.
but they say they was.
How many?
Jeff Williams, Kendrick, and Mr. Arnold.
Okay. Were you at a club in this photograph depicted in 410 Yankee?
I don't. It looked like a club, like a strip club.
Okay.
If I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, I think we were celebrating Mama Duck's birthday that day, if I'm not mistaken.
Who is Mama Duck?
That's Jeff Williams' mother.
Where you kindly saying names?
And Mama Duck, that's the name you call her?
Yes.
And do you love Mama Duck?
With all my heart.
Okay. Is Mama Duck here today?
I can't see you anyway. Yeah, she right in front of me now.
All right. Was the photograph depicted in State's Exhibit 410 Yankee posted before or after Demikion Garlington got jumped in the club?
Could you pull the date back up? Because I'm not for sure.
Yes. Are you able to see it?
No, I can't see it right here.
Can you make it broader?
4/28. It looked like a day. Well, this picture actually was posted the next day. It wasn't even posted the night. It probably wasn't even posted. It probably was took before, and then I just posted it on the 28th.
Okay.
April.
And do you recall whether you posted it before or after Demikion got jumped?
It said a day before. If he got jumped the 29th of April, you say. I don't recall what day it was that he got jumped.
Do you recall whether it was posted before or after you, Garlington, and Zachary did the drive-out?
I don't remember exactly the date, the drive I had. If you have anything to refresh my memory, I can go for that.
All right. With looking at 444 Yankee, refresh your memory?
Yes.
All right. Showing the witness approaching with 444 Yankee.
I can keep it on your brain. You don't have the date on you, do it.
Does looking at page 3 of 7 for counsel state?
That can't be right.
What can't be right?
The date can't be right on that.
April 28, 2015 cannot be right.
There's no way we could be in two different places at one time. Well, that's the day I posted it. That's why I said it probably was the same night.
Okay.
That probably just the day. And that was that morning that I posted.
All right.
You're trying to confuse me.
I promise you.
I promise you.
She is trying to confuse me.
All right.
She had to laugh.
Well, are you able to see more clearly the timestamp?
Yeah, I posted that at 11 a.m.
Okay.
And the crazy part about it,
Hold on, y'all.
me crank it, watch me roll. Watch me crank that soldier boy, the Superman that holds. Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy off in his hole. Watch me lean and watch me rock. Superman that hoe. Oh, watch me crank that robo-cop. Super fresh, now watch me chop. Joking on them haters, man. When I do that Soulja Boy, I lean to the left, I crank that thing. Soulja Boy off in his hole. Watch me lean and watch me rock. Watch me crank that Soulja Boy. Then Superman that hoe. Woo, crank that Soulja Boy. Woo, crank that Soulja Boy. I'm joking on your bitch ass. And if we get the fighting, then I'm cocking on your bitch ass. You catch me at your local party. Yes, I crank it every day. Haters getting mad 'cause I got me some baby mates. I'm bouncing on my toe. Watch me super soak that whore. I'm gonna pass it to baby. Then he's gonna crank it up for sure. Haters wanna be me. Soulja Boy, I'm the man. They be looking at my neck, saying it's the rubber band, man. Soulja Boy off in his hole. Watch me crank it, watch me roll. Watch me crank that Soulja Boy, then Superman that hoe. Yo, crank that Soulja Boy. Yo, crank that Soulja Boy. Yo, crank that Soulja Boy. Watch me do it, watch me do it. Dance, dance, let's get to it, let's get to it. No, you can't do it like me. Go, so don't do it like me. Fuck, I see you trying to do it like me. Man, that shit was ugly. No, you can't do it like me. Go, so don't do it like me. Fuck, I see you trying to do it like me. Man, that shit was ugly. Soulja Boy out in his hole. Watch me crank it, watch me roll. Watch me crank that Soulja Boy. Then Superman that hoe. Crank that Soulja Boy. Yo. Crank that Soulja Boy. Yo. Crank that Soulja Boy. Yo. Crank that Soulja Boy. Crank that Soulja Boy. Crank that Soulja Boy. My bitch is bad and bougie. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. Ooh, we got 30s and 100 rounds to do. All set, whoa. Records on records, got backers on backers. I'm riding around in a coupe. I take your bitch right from you. Bitch, I'm a dog. Beat that whole walls. Hop in the frog. I tell that bitch don't come for me. Ooh. Rain drop, top. Smoking on cookie in the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, she a thot. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. Ooh. I swear these niggas is under me. They hating the devil, keep jumping me. Bankrolls on me, keep me company. Hey, we do the most. Pull up and goes. Yeah, my diamonds a choke. Holding the fire with no holster, Rick the ruler, diamonds cooler. We came from nothing to something. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. We'll call up the gang and they come and get you. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Oh, it's a rolling, not a mule. Dabbing on them like the usual. Magic with the break the voodoo. Courtside with a bad bitch. My bitch is bad and bougie. Cooking a dope with a boozy. Woo. My niggas is savage, ruthless. Ooh, we got 30s and 100 rounds to do. And I send the bitch through Uber. I'm young and rich and plus I'm bougie. I'm not stupid, so I keep the bougie. Records on records, got backers on backers. So my money making my backache. You niggas got a low act rate. We from the north, yeah, that way. Fake cookie blood in the ashtray. Two bitches just national smash day. Hop in the lamb, have a drag race. I let them birds take a bath, babe. Rain drop, 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 top, drop, top. Smoking on cookie in the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, she a thot, thot. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. Ooh, ooh. Porn phone dropping my outer space, keep cutting. Introduce me to your bitch ass wifey, and we know she slut. Could break down nutty body, now that nigga ducking. Ooh, don't move too fast, I might shoot you. Draco bad and bougie, I'm always hanging with shooters. Might be posted somewhere secluded, private. My bitch is bad and bougie. Cooking up dope with a boozy. Ooh, my niggas is savage, ruthless. Ooh, we got 30s and 100 rounds to do. Still be playing with pots and pans. Call me Quavo attitude. Run with that sack, call me booby. When I'm on stage, show me boobies. Ice on my neck, I'm the coolest. Ooh. Still be playing with pots and pans. Call me Quavo attitude. Run with that sack, call me booby. When I'm on stage, show me boobies. Ice on my neck, I'm the coolest. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, that way. Float on the track like a Segway. Yeah, that way. I used to trap on the subway. Yeah, that way. Young nigga trap with the AK. Yeah, that way. Big guy can't get it on, they see that. My bitch is bad and bougie. Cooking up dope with a boozy. Ooh, my niggas is savage, ruthless. Ooh, we got 30s and 100 rounds to do. Rain drop, 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 top, drop, top. Smoking on cookie in the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, she a thot, thot. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. Ooh, ooh, we came from nothing to something. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. Ooh, call up the gang and they come and get you. Call me a river, give you a tissue. Ooh, God next up, God next up. Ooh, God next up, God next up. Ooh, you know, young rich niggas. You know, so we never really had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though.
I'm tired of you nigga bitches. Shit, goddamn.
Okay. Oh, I'm a doctor for
Why you say that?
Because
worse.
the shooting.
I don't even know what they was talking about. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I hope y'all enjoyed the musical stylings of AI.
Was, I want to say 2, 3 in the morning. So that's
More clearly, the timestamp.
Yeah, I posted that at 11
She still
a.m.
arguing with this nigga about these pictures.
And the crazy part about the, the date's got to be wrong, Ms. Lou.
Why do you say that?
Because the shooting was, I want to say 2, 3 in the morning, so that would have been the next day.
Okay.
Not the same day. It wouldn't have been the 28th. It probably would have been the 29th.
Okay.
So that's why you're trying to confuse me.
Okay.
So
you
you
keep laughing.
Okay. You realize I can't give testimony.
You're right.
Okay. So moving on to State's Exhibit 411Y.
You gonna keep showing me the picture with this green snake on it?
Are these your postings?
Yeah, but you just said something about the green snake just a minute ago. Why we gotta keep going about the green snake? I know the general understands. I never said the green snake is what we go by.
Who is we?
I'm saying that's what you said. You said
I can't give evidence.
You said me, Garnett. You said that I posted the green snake on the post with us in it. So that what YSL supposed to go by the green snake, right?
He's sick of
You do understand that I can't testify.
I'm saying, but
Let's put
to me,
ask the next question.
I feel like
Showing you State's
I just feel
Exhibit.
like
Showing you State's Exhibit 411 Yankee. With the date clearly depicted.
I can't see the date.
Would you read for the jury the time and date depicted on that posting?
2 p.m. 4/24/2015.
And what is the caption that you put on this post?
I love my snakes and they love me.
Who is it that you consider your snakes?
Anybody I be with at that time?
Who is depicted in this collage of photographs in 411 Yankee?
They all different photos. I couldn't see that one right there, but I want to say me.
Let's start at the bottom left, and I'm going to point the arrow over different people starting at the bottom left.
That's me.
Okay. Who is the person that the icon is over now?
That look like shit.
Let me drop and come back, y'all. I'll leave you with some musical stylings of myself. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so with the business. Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us some misfits. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the thick bitch. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old, it's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pimpin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Say hi, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. All right.
And to his immediate left, who is that?
Okay.
The next one.
You know, that's Demiki Garnett.
Who is Shannon in the picture with?
Me.
Okay. And who is Demekion Garlington in the picture with?
Me.
And up above Demekion and you, who is depicted in that photo?
I can't see his face.
Can you zoom in a little bit?
No, it's blurry.
So at this point, you don't remember who's in that photograph?
I can't see his face, but it's blurry.
Are you able to see who is in the photograph to the left of that picture? If we blow it up.
I don't see no face. I'm just looking at clothing from the last video. And then I can identify like that. But I can't see their face.
When you say clothing from the last video, was either of these pictures taken at the same time that the picture was taken in 410 Yankee?
No, all these pictures was taken at different times.
Okay.
I put them on a collage together.
Okay. Are the green snakes, when you say, I love my snakes and they green heart me, are you referring to your fellow YSL members with the green snakes?
I guess, Miss Love.
Why do you guess? Do you not know?
Yes, Miss Love.
Showing you State's Exhibit 412 Yankee with the date depicted, if we can zoom in on it. Let's start out with the time and date that 412 Yankee was posted. Would you read that into the record, please?
I can't see the time, but it's, I got my little brother with me, Lord, and it's to death. 102 green snakes.
Can you see the time now?
No, you gotta go up.
Okay.
Oh, not, yeah.
All right.
1:12 p.m. 4/20/2015.
Okay. And what little brothers is it that you have with you?
I think that's Shannon and is that Shannon? I think that's not Shannon. I think that's I can't see the face. I know exactly.
Now you also have two green hearts. I'm sorry, snakes. Are those two green snakes at the end of that?
Green.
And
Why do they keep
are
saying
these
this?
people in this photograph would you also considered your
Can somebody
snakes?
drop a snake in the chat and tell me if it come up any color other than green?
Showing you State's Exhibit 413 Yankee. As we zoom in on the date and the time with each one.
Did we already see this picture?
Would you read into the record what the date and the time are for State's Exhibit?
Me and the YSL family. 2 green heart, 2 green snake, 100.
Okay. And what date and time?
Time 4:53 p.m. 4/18/2015. So you can actually see they all different dates, but the same picture. So I don't know what date it was taken.
Okay. I'm asking about the date that they were posted.
Posted. Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go to State's Exhibit. .416 Yankee. Blowing up 416 Yankee to show the date and the time. Let's start at the very bottom with the time and the date of this post.
Snake. The green.
Would you
snake.
read into the record the time and date of this particular post?
It's a bitch on blood. 100.
Thank you. You got ahead of me. I need you to read the time and date that you made this post on your Instagram account.
10/23/2027.
10:23 p.m. on March 27, 2015?
Yes.
All right. Now, what are you doing with your hand?
I can't see it.
Let's
Not on here.
go down and blow it up.
I see I'm shooting a bird and I'm throwing up it looked like a 3.
Okay, your left hand, you're shooting a bird. Are you not showing YSL with your right hand?
That's not why I said it.
Okay. When you say,
I said it look like I'm throwing up a 3. We throw up 3 for zone 3.
how do you spell, you said that says bitch on blood. How do you spell bitch in 416 Yankee?
I took the S out the C. I replaced the C with an X.
Why?
Just so
He blood. He don't like Crips.
people
Damn.
in general I seen on the internet. I can't say specific. I seen a lot of people do it.
Have you seen members of YSL do it besides yourself?
No.
Okay. What do you mean when you say your blood in 416 Yankee?
I said I'm blood. I know.
What do you mean when you say you are blood?
I affiliated with the blood gang.
Did you also affiliate with the blood gang in 2012?
No.
When did you begin affiliating with the blood gang?
Probably I want to say 13, 14.
How did you become affiliated with the blood gang?
Because I know a couple of people that was blood. I never joined, but I know blood.
What about the Bloods make you consider them a gang using your definition?
I heard around the blood with blood gang, so.
Going to State's Exhibit 417 Yankee. What date did you make the post depicted in 417 Yankee?
3/23/2015.
Who, showing the photograph, the pictures, tell the jury who is depicted in 417 Yankee.
Me, Shannon, and Stevenson. But I should have been staying on that post, me and my blood brothers. Because I look at them like my blood brothers, my little brothers.
Going from stay on the picture. Going from left to right, the person on Shannon's right, who is that person on the far right with the black and white?
That's me.
What are you doing with your hands?
I'm throwing up 2 guns.
What does that mean?
I don't really know. I used to carry 2 guns every day before.
Just be doing
You guys made me a convicted felon. I couldn't talk guns anymore.
Why are you holding up that particular hand sign to depict 2 guns?
Did I just say in the last thing that I was affiliated with the Bloods?
And so what does the 2 guns have to do with the Bloods?
I don't know. I seen a couple of Bloods just throw it up. I don't know. Sometimes they say Pistol Pete or something like that.
And who is Pistol Pete?
I don't know. I don't know who Pistol Pete is. I never met him.
Well, why'd you bring his name up?
I'm saying because that's what the 2 guns sometimes. I'm saying I don't know who he is. I don't know him personally. I don't know him. I never met him.
Have you heard of him?
I said I heard of him, but I don't know him.
What have you heard that he represents since you're throwing up signs?
I heard he represents the Blood gang.
Which Blood gang?
I'm not. I think SMM they say.
What does SMM stand for?
I think Set Money Murder.
Okay. And
Sex, Money, Murder.
Ladies and
the
gentlemen,
person to your immediate left?
ladies and gentlemen, it is brought to my attention that Jed did, in fact, post the Zoom information. It starts at 10. This video is 8 minutes, 8 hours and 50 seconds long. Then it's 17 minutes. I'm at 8:17, so we're gonna play this. We're gonna get the production set up and ready, and we're gonna bring the Zoom meeting. All right, tell a friend and tell a friend we doing the Zoom. Shut alive, shut alive.
The red or dark red hood hat?
He's throwing up the 3.
Who is that? Is that Shannon?
Yes.
The same Shannon in the courtroom today?
Yes.
And the person to Shannon's left with the red sweatshirt on, who is
That's
that?
Steve that shooting 2 birds.
Okay. Now let's get to what you made a post about. What do you say in your post?
I would have said that.
Would you read it out loud? I'm sorry.
Me and my brothers don't play. Nah, for real.
I'm sorry. Do you
Me
say
and my Bloods don't play. Nah, for real. 100 with the 2 green snakes.
And do you have an emoji or
I just said
for the word with the word that starts the word Bloods?
A B.
Okay. And is it a red square with a white B in the middle? For the record.
Right, a B. A red square B, right.
What do you mean you and your Bloods don't play? No, for real, for real. 100 green snakes.
It's just a post to me.
Why did you make that particular post?
No reason at all.
Who in this photograph were you talking about or referring to as your Bloods who don't play?
Me and my Blood brothers don't play.
Are you related to Shannon or to Mr. Stevens?
No, I'm not related to them. I just look at them like they is my little blood brothers.
And when you say blood brothers, what is it that you mean today?
My blood brothers. Not no gang blood brothers. My blood brothers.
Okay. And the 2 snakes,
is
that meant to represent
YSL?
YSL?
We street talk like that as well.
You street talk like what?
Like just call each other our blood brothers. We don't have to, you don't have to be from the same mother. That's just the way we, at street language, like slang talk.
Now, all of the people that you previously told the jury that you know of who are members of YSL, did you meet all of them in the Cleveland Avenue area?
In this picture, I was saying all the ones that I identified that I know.
Yes, all of the ones that you've identified as YSL today that you know. Did you meet all of them in the Cleveland Avenue area?
No.
Where else did you meet some
I
of the
don't
people?
recall, but I didn't meet all of them in the Cleveland Avenue area.
Did you meet Shannon in the Cleveland Avenue area?
No.
Okay. Did you meet Yat in the Cleveland Avenue area?
No.
What about Jeffrey Williams?
Yes, I met Jeffrey Williams in the Cleveland Avenue area.
And did you meet Quindarius Zachary in the Cleveland Avenue area?
No, I met Quindarius Zachary in Calton Home when he was a child.
Okay. Demekion Darlington.
Calton Home.
How often did you hang out in the Cleveland Avenue area between 2009 and 2022?
I can't basically say, Cause I used to be a little everywhere, so I can't say that I'll be here, I'll be there. I done been a lot of places in Atlanta hanging.
Are you the only member of YSL that you have seen replace a letter C with an X?
I don't know, Mr.
Bruh, why? Damn, you a blood, you crossing the sea out because you don't like Crips. What the fuck?
Okay, Mr. Slater said, and so was the answer yes.
Damn. You ain't going to jail, bro.
Anyone else use that emoji?
Going to State's Exhibit 415, and we're talking specifically replacing C's with X.
It's because he don't like
picture
Crips
depicted in 415 Yankee?
Could he just go and say
one that you posted on your Instagram account?
This is frustrating as hell.
Never paid attention to it, so.
Okay, so that I read.
And that don't, it's a 30 deep.
I'm talking about replacing C's with X's. Do you, when you said now I see it, what were you referring to?
I see that he got, I don't know the word, but he got this.
Can you zoom in, please?
You can't see around, I just see the ITXH.
Is there a BI in front of that? Is there a B in front of that?
Yeah,
ITXH?
that look like a B, yes. That look like a B.
And you've never seen, you didn't notice that before?
No.
Okay. Moving on to State's Exhibit 418 Yankee. Let's blow up the time and date first. Can you read into the record the time and date that you posted it? That picture depicted in 418 Yankee.
You said the date first, time and date?
Time and date, yes, sir.
9:43 p.m.
What date?
3/22/2015.
And what is it posting?
In Houston with my slime.
Okay. Now,
with my snakes, I mean, I'm sorry.
Just to be accurate, would you say exactly what you wrote in the posting?
Snakes. I said we in Houston with shit, snakes. These, I don't even understand. I don't even know what I was writing.
Did you write we in Houston with this shit?
With the shit, snakes.
Okay. And what did you mean when you wrote that post?
We in Houston.
With what shit?
Just with the shit. Kicking our shit.
And what did that consist of?
We chilling.
Okay. Who all was in that picture?
I can't see it.
Can you blow it up?
No, she had to go down.
Okay.
Oh, I can't tell.
Do you remember when that picture was taken?
No, I don't really actually know.
Do you remember being in Houston on that day?
I don't remember exactly what day we was in Houston, so.
Do you recognize anybody in that picture?
Yeah. I see me. I see Jeffrey, Shannon, Stevenson, is that OG Bentley, and Gunty. And I think that's Dora.
Is OG Bentley also named Kelvin Treadwell?
I don't know his real name.
The person directly in the center on the top row that the icon is over now, who is that?
I don't know him.
Do you know a person by the name of Demise McMullen, who's also known as Nard?
I don't actually know him.
Do you know of him?
I don't heard his name, but I don't actually know him.
Have you ever hung out with him?
I don't recall.
Do you recognize that person as the person you know of as Nard or Demise McMullen?
I just told you I don't heard of him, but I don't know his real name, whatever you just said.
Is that person the person that you know of as Nard? That you're standing next to in the picture?
Yes.
Okay. So the one that we're looking at, that is the Nard you know?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to show you 420 Yankee, starting with the date, and ask you to read first the time and date of the posting depicted in 420 Yankee.
We still screaming, fuck the Crime Stoppers.
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
We still screaming, fuck the Crime Stoppers. See, as I used to see right out there, it's the CI.
What do you have next to that caption?
What is that, a captain with the police with two guns?
Where are the two guns pointed?
It's gonna be pointed towards the police head anyway, because that's just how the emoji goes.
Why didn't you put the police emoji on the other side of the two guns? So I don't point at the police head.
I don't know, Ms. Rose, just post it.
Okay.
There's no specific reason for that.
That green cactus, is that a cactus? What is that?
Yeah, I don't even know what it means. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh.
It's a cactus. It's a tree.
Okay. And what date and time was that posted?
I can't see. 9:53 p.m. 2/28, 2/2015.
And who is in that posting?
And Zachary. Me and Zachary. And he shooting a bird, I'm shooting a bird.
What did you call Zachary, as you said?
What you mean, Lil D?
Was he signed as an artist under YSL?
Not from my understanding.
Why did you tag? Did you tag somebody in that picture?
I tagged D. That was his name. YSL D.
YSL Lil D.
They didn't say, yeah, YSL Lil D.
And do you know why his tag is YSL Lil D when he wasn't under the label?
I don't know. I went back to this. Anybody in the world could say they was YSL. I've been answering that question. Anybody in the world. You can come out tomorrow and say, oh, I'm YSL. You YSL.
Why did you say we still screaming at the Crime Stoppers?
Hey,
Why you want to F the Crime Stoppers?
that's me. That's what I say.
Why do you
I
want to
still say that. I don't, it's a post.
What do you have against Crime Stoppers?
I don't have nothing against Crime Stoppers.
Then why you
I think they full of BS.
How so?
Why does it matter?
BS to me.
What the fuck does this have to do with the case of Rico? His thoughts of fucking
Showing you stage
crime
421 Yankee. Blowing up the date and time. Let's start at the very bottom. What date and time did you make that post?
They say 5:00 p.m. 2/26, 2015.
All right. And what is the post that you made? Could you read it?
That's
Exactly
a song.
as it's written.
It's a song. I never switch up on my brew. I'm not done.
And do you use a red square with a white B in the middle for brew?
It just look better than using the regular beat.
Why didn't you use the C?
I don't know. I initiated.
You what?
I initiated the C. I swapped the C out for the B. The B looked better.
Is there an emoji with a C in it?
Do they have an emoji with a C? I don't know.
What is a dub? D-U-B-B.
I don't know. It's I don't know. I don't actually know.
Who
I have no knowledge what a dub really is.
What did you mean when you posted it?
I just posted it. It was for a social media post. That's all.
Whose song is it?
I think Jeffrey has a song like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Who did you tag in this post?
I tagged Letter D and Thugger Thugger, who was in the picture with me.
And is Thugger Thugger defendant Jeffrey Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Could you scroll down? Yeah. All right. And are those people the ones that you say are your brew?
That's what the post says. That's what I said before.
And do you have any reason to be saying when you say switch up? What do you take switch up to mean? What did you intend that it conveyed when you
I will never stop loving my voice.
Thank you. Showing you stage 422 Yankee. Starting with the time and date at the very bottom. If you could scroll it up and blow up the time and date. Mr. Sledge, would you please read the time and date at the very bottom first?
The time and the date, 1:46 p.m., 3/20/2015.
And what is the posting that you made underneath the photograph?
I said, this is my family. I love them to death. Real YSL shit. Ain't Dolly Yak. 30 D, SB with the shit and that Thugger Thugger.
Now, who is at 30 Deep Deep?
That's the Mickey and Gunners.
And who is SB with the shit?
Shannon Stillwell.
Okay. And when you said real YSL, do you place any emojis to the right of the word YSL?
3 green snakes.
Is Demikion Garlington signed as an artist under YSL?
No.
Is Dolly White signed as an artist under YSL?
I'm not for sure. But I'm for sure she'll rep her brother label. So.
To be clear, at Dolly White, is that defendant Williams' sister?
Yes.
Showing you states 423 Yankee.
Objection, Your Honor.
Wait a minute, don't show it.
Under 403, waste of time, cumulative.
Are we gonna do anything else with the rest of these photos?
These are the ones that we went over previously that we
I
said.
know, but this is essentially the same type posts. Do we have any new people in them? Any new?
Each one of them, Your Honor, is on a different day and they have different captions, and the captions we believe are important.
Yeah, go ahead. And I know you haven't been having everybody identify all the people, so as long as you just keep moving through. Go ahead.
Okay.
Over.
423 Yankee, starting with the date and time at the very bottom. Would you please read the date and time you made that post? Blow up the date and time.
We told you YSL.
No, the date and time.
The date and time is 3:28 p.m. 1/5/2015.
And what is the post that you made?
We told you YSL would never fall.
And what do you have to the right of those words?
2 green snakes.
And two, what are those exclamation points on the?
Yeah, on each side.
Okay. Would you please explain to the jury what you meant when you said YSL will never fold?
Because we knew Jeffrey Williams was going to make it as a great artist.
Okay. And when you said, we told you YSL will never fold, who is the we that you're talking about?
Yeah, us as a family.
And who all is depicted in
I can't.
423 after we bring it down? Who all is it that you're referring to as YSL who will never fold?
That's Zachary, me, Kendrick, and on. I don't refer to say the deceased.
You what?
I refer not to say the deceased or the person he deceased in this picture.
Was he an artist that was signed under YSL?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Would you explain to the jury what the dugout is?
The dugout was a county spot.
Is
They
it?
sold food. It was just a little hangout spot.
Did YSL members hang out at the dugout frequently?
Not just YSL people hung out. It was a variety of people, but you only gonna take pictures with people you know.
So
Old men, everything hung out there. They probably old enough to be my dad.
where is the dugout located?
I don't know exactly the street. Is that on the boulevard, if I'm not mistaken?
Is it in Lakewood? Is it in?
It's not actually
area?
It's the Lakewood. You can say Lakewood or something here. Okay. Whichever one it's in between.
And showing you State's Exhibit 426 Yankee. Would you tell the jury who is depicted in State's 426 Yankee?
My deceased brother.
Okay. Skip past 426 because that wasn't admitted. And Your Honor, my apologies. I believe that was one that we didn't tender.
Which one?
We did.
Which one?
426 Yankee.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. And when you said your deceased brother, who is it that is depicted in 426
I
Yankee?
just told you I don't even like to say the deceased name in courtroom.
Okay, I understand. I need you just for the record to say it one time. And
Matt Miller.
Who?
I know his last name, Matt Miller.
Is the first name Christian?
Christian Matt Miller.
Was he YSL?
I guess. Yes.
Was he signed as an artist to the label?
No.
Was he murdered?
Why you didn't go down this road? We just said, yes, he was murdered.
How long ago?
I don't forgot actually the time that he was murdered. Y'all, I can take a break.
We're almost finished. We got
Okay.
what, 3 more photos or so, and then we'll be done for the day.
Yes. Okay. Showing you State Exhibit 428 Yankee. Would you tell the jury who it is that is, first of all, is this a post that you made?
I don't know. They say money too, so I don't know.
Was that you?
I never noticed me having an Instagram now. So I
Are
can't.
you known by any names other than Antonio Sledge?
I know about a couple of them.
Are you called Tounk?
I'm not the only two.
Are you called Mounk?
Yes, you know that.
And what is it that is stated underneath the photograph of you?
I can't identify it. It's not showing.
Can you scroll up and make it bigger?
She probably just can pull it up. Yeah.
All right,
Free Lil D like right now.
all right. And what's the last word?
Oh.
And how is it?
For 12.
Who is 12?
The police.
All right.
That's who lock you up, don't it?
Okay. And that's an emoji of a police car and a policeman.
Right.
Right. Showing you states 429. Showing you states 429. What are you doing with your left hand?
I'm wiping my nose.
What do you mean for that to convey?
What do I mean for that?
Yes, what do you mean for that to convey?
I just wipe my nose on certain pictures.
Your Honor, at this time, I believe it's a good starting point.
You've gotten through all of the photos
The ones that I'm
that
gonna
you that have been admitted this afternoon? Okay.
yes, I haven't published all of them, but those are the ones that I was gonna publish.
Okay. We're gonna break for the day. Mr. Sledge, we're gonna need you back here at 9 a.m. in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And we'll see all y'all back at 9 a.m. as well. Same instructions as always. Y'all have a pleasant evening. Okay, is there anything anybody needs to put on the record before we all break for the evening? That's a mistake, okay? Thank you.
Overstep my bounds here, but I would like to inquire how long the state is anticipating.
Well, see how I knew that was not gonna be 3 hours, it was gonna be all day and we're not finished yet. How much longer do you anticipate?
Judge, it may go until lunch tomorrow. Hold on just 1 second.
Okay. You know, I guess if you assume you have a cooperative witness and then you don't really have a cooperative witness, it takes a lot longer. Or it could just be that lawyers are really bad at estimating time.
They're bad at estimating time.
My team is admonishing me that it might be longer than lunch. So
Okay.
probably most of tomorrow.
Most of tomorrow is now the
I guess
estimate.
we're gonna do more.
Your Honor, they have 100 more witnesses.
Well, no, they've got like 99 more now. I don't know, but yeah.
99
We're gonna
more
get-
Can I
witnesses.
renew my motion to put
I
the state
mean-
on a clock, Your Honor?
We cannot put the state on a clock. What we can do is make sure that
Why
there is
not?
not cumulative evidence. She didn't do all of them, so thank you, Ms. Love. I appreciate that. We all appreciate that.
They got 99 more witnesses. How many have they called so far?
All right, Your Honor.
It's
100?
under consideration and, y'all make the cumulative objection and I'll take it up at the time, okay? All right, and I do think that when we get to our next non-jury days, I do want us now that we have all of the, rest of everybody's evidence. After we get through that, I think we want to take a look at what's everybody going to be testifying to and see if there's some people that might be cumulative or might be something, a witness or so that the state feels like maybe they don't actually need, even though it would be nice, so.
Like we do have like record custodians that if defense is willing to stipulate to the records, we can eliminate those witnesses. Those are ones that are at the top of my mind and there are quite a few of them. We have 7.
So there's an idea for y'all to consider. Maybe there's more possibilities besides those 7 records custodians. I feel confident. But yeah, that is definitely something that we need to further consider. All right, anything else? All right. Yes.
Are
there any issues with jurors that we need to be made aware of, Your Honor?
No, not that I know of. Are there some that you know of?
I'm not sure. Let me look into it. I'll get back to you in the morning.
Okay. Does everybody want to come to the bench for a minute?
Sure.
Well, not everybody, but somebody. Okay.
Let me talk to the co-defendants counsel, and if there's something I need to raise, I'll bring it up in the morning, Your Honor.
Okay, well, I mean, if y'all know of a potential issue with the juror.
I'm not gonna go up to the court with just a rumor.
Court might need to know that too, but okay.
Thank you.
All right. We don't know. I mean, he's gonna look into it further. Yes, because I'm sure that rumors run rampant, so, okay. We'll all see each other at 8:45.
We got YSL going on, but we're also about to see what we about to see what's going on with Jed and his cases indulged in his restraining order cases. They finishing up in court right there, so that's perfect timing. We got through his full day one testimony. It only took us 2 lives, took us 3 hours, took us 4 hours to get through 9 hours of testimony. Not bad, 4.5. Is Melly Courtin? I don't think Melly case started back yet. I hadn't seen any channels covering it, and I know everybody covered it last time. I covered Melly last time. I caught it I got it in the middle of the trial, but I think since there was a mistrial, I'm gonna do my best to cover it every day. Because that case got interesting and they didn't have any damn evidence. That's the crazy part about a mistrial. You get to start all the way over, and he still just has to sit in jail. I want to hold on. Let me Google it and see what Millie's trial is. Yeah, I remember him. I remember his lawyers asking him to speed it up. They're doing a retrial is September 25th, 2025. Pre-trial hearing is December 5th, 2024. Diddy still ain't in jail. People were saying he's gonna be locked up by Labor Day. He ain't. Volume production. Can't hear anything production. We see, but we can't hear. You took it down. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. This was unexpected. I didn't know there was going to be a link in all this stuff. We still got no sound. That's your mic, but I don't hear anything. I can hear your mic, but I can't hear anything coming from the Zoom. Yeah, so we don't know what's going on. I can't hear. There's no volume. We don't know why. That's crazy. Because if you were hearing it before it came on, it should just come in. I keep hearing you moving your mouse around, but no, we can't hear her at all. Well, never mind on that. That's not gonna, can't hear anything. Never mind, I don't know what to do. Maybe it's their audio. Well, I hear maybe it's their audio. Yeah, I think it may be their audio because I can't hear it either. And I'm here. Breakout rooms are on. They got the audio muted. Oh, wait, no, this is.
Sorry. Thank you so much for coming.
You have to join the audio.
She had a lease tryout. I wanted to make sure to give it to you. Thank you.
Yeah, you probably didn't join the audio. That's what I just had to do.
Was that the respondent was short
But
form,
we still can't hear
but
anything.
the short form notification had the incorrect time. And so, I have that here as well.
You would have to leave out and go
And
back
so
in and
because
allow the
that,
audio. I didn't join the audio, and that's what I had to do, join audio. Because I clicked the option to cut the audio off.
Ms. Kristen said, with an updated address.
Not your microphone. You have to leave out. You got to leave out. You got to exit and re-log in. But make sure you connect the audio.
In hopes that we can assist the sheriff's office with getting him served at a new address or an updated address. Basically, we need it. Is this going to be accepted on? It is. I'm going to extend it, but because she's in a walker, I didn't want her coming down, having worried about going down.
Is Jared part done? They're talking about somebody in a walker.
The clerk's office will bring it to her. Our process everything.
I'll
get in contact with Lansing.
What happened with Jed, man?
Yes. Thank you so much. She will come downstairs. Okay, and if you could just, I'm going to give her the cameras, if you could just speak to her for a few minutes, I appreciate it.
Let me see if I can connect my speaker.
She's going to assist you, ma'am. I've given
I'm
her
gonna mute
the
this
form
stuff
that they
because I
gave
don't
you.
know who the hell that is.
I'm going to extend the emergency order of protection. And then we'll.
I don't know. Maybe Jed thing is pushed to the side, but we're gonna sit here and see. We're gonna wait. Don't know what was going on with the volume on the other one, but if we still have those technical difficulties, it's all right. I am in. Oh, okay. I'm being told that someone's lawyer isn't there, so they're waiting. So yeah, they're waiting on that. We're gonna try to get our audio working. I think I figured out the problem. It was the same one I just had. I didn't connect the audio, and I purposely did that. But apparently, you have to allow it to in order for you to hear. But I'm also on mobile as well, so let's see what we got here. Oh, we still got nothing. She talking, can't hear nothing. It's fine though. I got the picture. I got the audio. Oh, she's on mute. Okay. Well, we'll find out if it's working in a second. Do. I did see is it Jed's lawyer that's not there? I did see he said something. His camera popped on, so he said something. Now it looks like she just unmuted herself.
Donna Fox versus Cordell Fox. Is Cordell Fox present?
No, still can't hear. Still can't hear. It's fine. Just take it down until he comes back up. I'll handle the audio and we'll just show the picture. And we'll just do that. Now I hear it. I heard that. It was low, but I heard it. Whatever that was. Do you have the screen on mute? Because there's two things. There's a screen share mute, and then there's one where you're supposed to mute. If you try to mute yourself, you just mute yourself, but unmute the screen share. I don't know what else to say. It doesn't matter. I'll, when it comes up, I'll play the audio when it comes up. Just let me know. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of silence because I was not expecting this. We are officially over 5,000 subs. Shout out to y'all. We're 5,015. I don't know if anybody's saying anything. If they are saying something, no, still can't hear. Yeah, it's still no volume. Don't worry about it. I got the volume. I just need the picture. Don't worry about it. I don't know what you got going on. Some nigga got a green screen going. I don't need all of that. Let's see where they are on the trial. Because I ain't no telling how long this lawyer may be. Let's see here. Yeah, they on the break themselves. Oh, I just ugly work. I really can't go to, well, okay, I guess I could go to the trial, I just wouldn't be able to. I got my speaker on there.
Any of the jurors.
I got my speaker on the Zoom.
Two things. One,
Is that
when we
Judge
have the
people?
next opportunity with the court,
Is this the Jed case? No, still can't hear anything. I saw the Jed's lawyer.
Mr. Cordell, sir, do you have a cell phone? Do you know how to get onto Zoom? No. Okay. And so what that
No,
means
this
is
isn't
we only
Jed's
have
case
one
yet.
Zoom room available. You all will need to take turns. So the mediators are.
Damn, how you like? What are you doing? Production. You was forget the sound, nigga. I just asked you if there's Jed case. You said I think so, and it's somebody totally different talking. Now I did see Jed lawyer, but you actually listened to it. I have the volume down, so I won't be having these people who ain't got nothing to do with the story I'm covering out here. Get it together, production. Get it together. I know you're doing two jobs right now.
Okay. Yes. Okay, wonderful. I just wanted to be clear on that. And so mediation is an order from the court. That means you must comply with mediation. Please don't put the court in a position where I would even have to consider holding you in court. That is the
I did. Don't worry about the sound. The sound, for some reason, it ain't fucking with you. It's okay. I got the audio. I just need the visual to go with it.
So that would put us into November. So how is November 18th or November 20th? Can you answer my question first? How is November 18th?
Yeah. Yeah, this is in between. It's just fluff. It's okay. I'll cut it out.
This box, my understanding is that he is no longer living at your address. He's not, okay, so he is not at your address, he no longer lives at your address.
Okay, yeah, so we don't want that song. I got to listen now.
At 9 o'clock. Status of the, yes, Mr. Mounk? Yes, sir. Continue to go through that course, okay? Yes, yes. It's separate from this course. These cases are separate. This is a civil order of protection. That's your petition. You decide. No, that's not what I said. He filed a motion.
Oh boy. This is six. I hit that. It's always something with the lawyers in this nigga case.
What I informed you was that the order of protection was against.
This part should have been gone.
You will put him in a very precarious situation by going and seeking him out. I know you heard of it. If violate the order of protection because it's not just, okay, so I never said that. What I said was you were putting him in a very precarious situation because you continue to come where he was, keeping him out to try to take care of him as his mother. And he said he believed.
Oh boy. Yep. Long boring show. But yeah, that video from earlier, these are things that when I said that the Bo Brendan or whatever the fuck his name is had been keeping up with Tiffany's exploits and talking about being able to cancel meetings in how many days. There's several occasions since the video from this morning that I displayed was 3 months after she won her term as mayor. 3 months after. And she even canceled the meeting last minute, like 20 minutes. Not a couple of days before, not a day before, 20 minutes before, and told them people if they went in the building, they would be arrested for trespassing. Had the old people sitting outside and said, y'all won't be trespassed if y'all go in there, including the trustees. They would have been trespassed too. And Lacey was the one that was going to enforce it. Crazy work, but he don't know about all this shit. It's 4 years worth of her doing that shit. He trying to say what they did was legal. It's crazy. Let's see what we got now. I'm still seeing the same police officer on the screen. I have no idea who that is. Michael Dodge walked in there feeling like a new man today. He like, I got the jizza. I got the jizza. Yeah, they let a nigga straight in on Zoom today. Normally it'd be a little wait. Straight in. The host is open breakout rooms. Please wait to be assigned. I don't need to be in the breakout room. Okay.
For the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Stephen Ladizinski, LED, UZ, INSKYB, up in Jedediah Brown.
I believe Mr. Brookins is present. I can't see him though because I have more.
Yes.
Yeah, now I can.
Good morning, Your Honor. Howard Brookins, Jr. on behalf of Michael Smith. Your Honor, Mr. Smith informs me that it might be a conflict there. Mr. Ladizinski has represented Mr. Smith before.
And Your Honor, he's driving while he's on Zoom.
Thank you very much. I am not
driving. I'm pulled over, Your Honor.
Stationary. It did for a moment, Mr. Brookins, look like you were driving.
I said I pulled over. I absolutely did.
I appreciate that, Mr. Brookins, very much. And so, obviously, Mr. Brookins, please put that information in writing. If you are going to challenge his representation, you can put that in writing. But for today, since it is not in writing, I am going to send you all to mediation. The mediation team is here. What will happen today is they will conduct an intake. They will get background information from everyone. They usually like to set a mediation date. Sometimes they're able to do so. Sometimes they are not. It will depend. And so let's get you all to get the mediation intake completed. And then Mr. Brookins did request a reserved hearing date. As I informed everyone, we are already in December for our hearing. And so what is the next hearing date? December. So are you all available for, we can reserve the hearing date?
So we gotta go back.
Well, I'm sorry, what was that? Friday the 13th. December 13th at 10 o'clock. Does that work for everyone for the reserved hearing date?
Yes.
Okay, now that will be in person. All parties need to be present in person along with all of your witnesses, as well as any evidence that you wish to introduce. And so now let's go ahead and turn to the status date for the mediation.
Damn, they all gotta be in court. Jed and Michael Smith with the lawyers.
Mediation generally asks for about 60 days. And so how is either November 19th, November 13th? Do any of those dates work for you all?
Both day works for me, Your Honor, on behalf of the respondent.
I'm sorry, the 19th or the 13th? Were those the 2 days, John?
Yes, November 19th or the 13th.
The 19th works.
So let's go ahead and change the matter for November 19th at 9 o'clock. That is via Zoom. That is just going to be a status date on the mediation. You'll come back into court. You'll let me know if you were able to reach a resolution. If you were not, we'll already have the hearing date set of December 13th at 10 o'clock. Once you speak to the mediation team, you are free to go. And so, Nikki, you'll need to put Attorney Brookins, Attorney Ladizinski, Mr. Brown, and Mr. Smith into Michael Smith. I believe we have another Smith on the call. And so Michael Smith into the breakout room.
What about the other two cases?
Okay, thank you. Oh, I see you there, Ethan.
Your Honor, there's a couple other matters up involving Mr. Brown. Do you want me to go into the breakout room now and then come back, or?
We'll address each of them. I just want them to know who the parties are, because they'll put you individually into those breakout rooms. Okay.
Well, this thing worth cutting out.
Sorry, just those cases relate, because sometimes we'll just do one mediation for multiple cases if they're related. Are those other ones related to this case or separate?
So Ethan, all of these cases should be handled separate.
Okay, just perfect. So I will move those parties into the mediation room back, and then I'll have them come back. Thank you, Your Honor.
Don't send Mr. Brown or Mr. Ladizinski into the breakout room yet. Let me call the other two cases.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the next one we have Andrew Holmes versus Jedediah Brown. This is 24 OP 61109. 61109. Okay, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. Stephen Ladizinski, LAD, UZ, NSKY, on behalf of the respondent, Jedediah Brown.
Okay, and so good morning to everyone. The parties have been ordered to engage in mediation. Let me see this here.
Andrew Holmes got on the pastor suit today, don't he? He about to go preach, ain't it? Deacon Fry looking ass boy. The Undertaker looking ass nigga.
And so the emergency stalking no contact order protection is going to be amended.
Oh no.
To allow no unlawful contact. That is so that you all will be able to engage in mediation. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing. Unlawful contact.
To talk to you during the mediation. And so mediation is an order from the court, so please make sure you comply with mediation. Obviously, I don't want to be in a position where I would even have to consider holding anyone in contempt of court. I don't want to do that, so just make sure that you comply. Now, mediation team generally asks for about 60 days to get the mediation done. Sometimes they need more than one mediation to complete mediation. And so what I would do is I can bring you back in November, and then we can also set up a reserved hearing date for this case as well. Okay. I've already set the other case at 10 o'clock. I think it would, let's reserve that date just for these cases, okay? And so, Mr. Ladizinski, I'm not sure how long the other case is going to last. And so I set that one at 10. Maybe we can set this one at either 11 or 11:30.
I think 11 would be fine.
Okay. And so we can reserve the December 13th date as the hearing date. Does December 13th work for you, Mr. Holmes? Okay, so December 13th, it will be at 11 for hearing if you are unable to reach a resolution as a part of the mediation. Okay? Now, Mr. Brown, yes?
So, Your Honor, you actually dismissed this case. He came back while I left. I was there. He wasn't. He dismissed the case. Then he came at a date that I was not aware of, told you that I was notified, which I wasn't. And then you gave him an order. He did not have an order when I was there. And when I came physically to challenge it, so the order he has, I'm really confused about how I'm given any restraining order. And it stops me from being able to go to the village hall while the people's business is being conducted to be an advocate and a journalist, investigative journalist.
Okay, I think we've addressed these issues before. I've made it very clear to the parties that I've had to tell multiple parties that I want you all to make sure that you're speaking to counsel, because we do have freedom of speech in this country, and so that is a constitutional right. It's not something that we can get around. And so Mr. Brown has always said that he is an investigative journalist. I believe he considers himself to be an activist, a blogger. There's a host of different things that I've heard him say about himself. And so, Mr. Holmes, I'm not sure if I've ever said to you, though, that keep in mind, as the petitioner, you have the burden of proof here, and so the court will hold you to that burden. Now, I was not the judge who granted the emergency stalking no contact order protection. It looks like that matter came up on July 1st. That was not this court. I do see that on July 23rd, Mr. Holmes was not present and the case was dismissed, and that Mr. Holmes did subsequently filed a motion indicating that he had given notice to the respondent, and since the motion was timely, his motion to reinstate was granted. Let me review this petition.
Okay, Jed may get this one thrown out because she like, how the hell was he not at court and then turn around and say he gave Jed notice when he just wasn't in court? What notice would Jed have gotten for it to have been issued within a day or some hours later? Come on, Judge, throw it out. Throw it out. No need for arbitration. No need to back the courts up with this bullshit. Throw it out. You should have been there, old man, in your old nigga suit. Like you about to go to an exorcism. And the judge ran down Jed's credentials. The haters ain't gonna like that. And she pretty much is saying he's not barred from going to the meetings. He ain't barred. Because of this protection order, he don't go nowhere near Andrew Holmes, he's good. He got to stand in the back with the colors. That's what Andrew Holmes got on. He got on the colors only suit. He got on a dine-in suit. He got on a Montgomery, Alabama bus boycott suit.
Okay, Mr. Holmes, is there any allegation of physical abuse? Any allegation that Mr. Brown hit you or anything like that?
No.
No, but he attempted at a village hall meeting. So information that is putting out on social media.
He didn't attempt to do anything.
Okay. And so when you said he attempted, are you saying that he attempted to hit you?
At a village hall meeting where we had a village hall board, he attempted to approach me, and they had about 3 to 4 police officers of the whole police department had grabbed him and keep him from that looking, which he was about 5 or 6 feet away from.
You told him to come on, nigga.
And so, just so that I'm clear, when you say attempted, you're saying he attempted to approach you, not that he attempted to hit you.
Well, he attempted to do Bobby.
What?
He aggressively charged at me.
Okay. Do you have? Would you happen to have any video of that?
Yeah.
It's all over the news.
Yeah. Whole video.
And so, was Mr. Brown charged with any type of criminal offense?
They did arrest him. I have a few charges to charge him. I know one was
disorderly conduct.
Okay. So my question is, was he charged with battery, assault, or anything like that?
No, because he hadn't physically made any contact with me.
Okay.
Throw this shit out, pussy.
Hold on one second.
Here, pussy. Let Jad say something. This nigga said, come on, all of this shit. He welcomed the whatever, the attempted whatever. Everybody said he meant bodily harm. Larry Holmes, look at that ass nigga.
I was making a public comment. My seat was in the second row. I was walking towards my seat. No charging happened, walking. And he begged me to come to him, as has been reported on every news station in Chicago. And that's why I wasn't charged, even though he tried to press for it. And the overacting of that police department, because everybody knows I'm reporting what's going on in Dalton is what's resulting in the civil lawsuit they got coming their way. That's it. Nothing happened to him. Never tried to harm me. You keep on lying. That's what he did. And he also never served me like he told you to your face about the last court date that he tried to emergency motion for. I never got a notice.
Hey, order, citizen. Hey, order.
Mr. Latizinski, if there's any issue in regard to the emergency portion of this matter, please put that in writing. So what that means today is I have amended the emergency stalking no contact order protection. I'm going to allow no unlawful contact. Now, in reference to Mr. Brown has challenged his inability to be able to go to public forums, town hall meetings as a part of his investigative duties as a journalist. In reference to that, is there any reason why he would not be able to go to those types of meetings, Mr. Hall?
I believe because of his conduct, Mr. Dalton has all of that, what they have had it in writing, so they would have to research it.
No, it's because of the it's because of the restraining order.
So what I'm going to do, let me look at the.
It's because of the restraining order. Ooh. Know who that is, but hey, observer, is that me? I don't know what my name is.
Now, the Village of Dalton Town Hall meetings, that's not your place of employment, is it?
Yeah, it was just like the trustee did.
Okay. And the reason why I'm asking that is because you have checked your place of employment, but then there's no address attached to the place of employment. And so the problem that we have here is that isn't that a village-owned building?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so
he can go.
If there is any type of order in place preventing him from going to that building, wouldn't that also prevent him from being able to conduct any type of business in the village, even if it didn't mean seeking to speak to you?
Well, you know what?
There is no order.
I'd rather him to stay away from me. I mean, he's been to my residence where
disability child, say grandchild, say their mother, say that he's been inside the hallway and grabbed, fire hydrants banging on residence doors, that he's been filming inside of vehicles that he's putting out on social media that these are my vehicles, license plates. No, nobody needs that to be looking over their head. I think he needs, personally needs help because he attempted suicide where SWAT had to get him out of a car.
He need to be charged, and he attempted suicide.
They got him, they took him to Jackson Park Hospital where he didn't stay to get the treatment that he's supposed to be treated. I mean, I believe he's calling out for help.
Okay, wait a minute now. Hold on.
Look at the lawyer like, what?
Taking a turn for the left. Definitely.
This shit old. This shit is old as hell.
Let's stay on task. And so these allegations.
Nigga, you raped the woman.
True. And when did this incident happen?
This incident happened a couple of years ago.
Okay, so wait a minute.
Thank you. It don't have nothing to do.
Wait a minute.
Somebody type wow. Somebody is laughing in the comments.
Bring that up here.
I like this judge.
2024. If it happened 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know how many years ago. We don't want to do that today. But let's not do that, Mr. Brown. Please, no need to respond. I think I've handled it and I trust it. We don't want to bring those types of things up. I want to address whether or not he should be allowed to go to the village town hall as a journalist.
He need to catch the fade. I ain't
that.
finna type in the chat like everybody
So what I've done, after
they typing their ass off.
emergency stalking, no contact order protection, so that he can have no unlawful contact with you during the mediation. Now, I'm also going to amend it so that he can be able to go to the village hall. We can't prevent him from going to a public duty.
That's right,
You understand? Yes. Now, obviously, Mr. Brown, as a part of the order, you cannot go to his home. Okay, I was not the judge who heard the emergency portion, but whatever that judge heard was enough for that judge to say that you can't go to his home. So don't go to his home. That will still be a protected address. But as far as him being able to report as to the news, what's going on, as part of him being a journalist, an activist, a blogger, we're not going to prevent that type of freedom of speech or his freedom.
I don't know how to close the chat.
Okay, that I always have to tell people when they come in with these petitions for stalking, no contact orders, protection, that this stems out of the Illinois Domestic Violence Act. Okay, and so there are certain things that we are looking for in reference to this petition, which is why I have often had to advise petitioners of their burden, because I'm going to hold you to that burden. Because in this type of case, I am going to very much I'm going to look at very closely
the video,
freedom of speech rights, freedom of press. All of those things are going to come into play when I consider whether or not you have met your burden, which is why I want you all to sit down and go to mediation. Okay? All right. Mediators, thank you for your patience. Okay?
Well, he got one more case. He got 3 cases.
Mediators, and so
Michael Smith mediation.
Just in case I didn't give this case number, that's 20.
She didn't even ask Michael Smith about what happened with him.
The emergency
Michael Smith
no
right there.
contact order protection is amended to allow no unlawful contact. It's also amended to remove Village Hall from the Dalton Village Hall from as a protected address. That will not be a protected address. People
back in the building.
Go there to report the news. Okay. All right.
Jed is
so
back
that we're clear.
in Dalton.
He now
better than
has
ever.
a reserved hearing
He
date.
back. He black. And he better than ever.
Let's keep the same date Does November 19th work for you as well for the status date, Mr. Holmes?
Andrew, you still gonna answer that question?
For the 19th,
I'm so sorry, sir.
for the 19th, after the 19th,
The 19th does not work, okay. And so the 19th does not work for him, Mr. Ladizinski. And so give me a date, sir, right around that 60-day mark that would work.
The 13th date works for me, Your Honor.
How does November 13th work? November 13th is it? Okay, so this case is continued for Saturday to November 13th at 9 o'clock. Mr. Holmes, do you know how to get onto Zoom?
No, his old ass don't. Freedom fighter looking at it.
Is the Zoom room still being used?
I bet he can sing a Negro spiritual though.
Is the Zoom room still being used?
I think that's what,
okay. Okay, and so there is a Zoom room that is available, but it would be easier if you were able to get onto Zoom. You're more than welcome to go downstairs to the Zoom downstairs, but we will need you on Zoom so that they can conduct the intake process today. Okay, and so please don't leave until you have spoken to the mediators. Once you've spoken to the mediators and they set everything up, you are
He's not gonna go down to the Zoom.
to go. Okay, and so your next court date is November 13th at 9. Your reserved hearing date is December 13th at 11. That is an in-person hearing. All witnesses must be present in person, along with any evidence that you wish to introduce to the court. That includes any pictures, videos, text messages, police reports, video, audio, everything that you believe is important to your case. You must have it with you for your hearing date. Okay? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Ethan,
Nobody knows.
this case will be yes. Okay, Mr. Holmes, thank you. You can either log into Zoom on your own personal cell phone, or you can.
Look at this nigga's suit.
Zoom room downstairs in the basement. You can feel free to go downstairs
to
the Zoom room that's in the basement.
He better go give a mean benediction.
Our Zoom room is currently being used. If it wasn't, I would just send you things.
Oh, Barry looking at him.
Yeah, look to the left. It's the next available room. If it's open, obviously go ahead and jump on. You can get on in that room there. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
I'm so sorry to interrupt, Your Honor. I'm still waiting for Ms. Fox to join. I'm not sure if I'm just not seeing her.
Took it upstairs.
Oh, you took her downstairs? Oh, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm here.
I see you. Okay, thank you. I will bring you into the Zoom room. Thank you so much. Sorry for the interruption.
So the Zoom room may be available. If we can just, if the Zoom room is not available, if we can just have Mr. Holmes go downstairs to that Zoom room.
What, Zoom what?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. No, I did not. I go now.
I thought the judge was gonna dismiss it for a second. She all right though, she all right. She's fair. She asked that nigga a lot of questions. Like, hold up, G. Did he hit you? No. He intended bodily harm, though. What? He ain't hit you, but he intended bodily harm. Yeah, the stuff you're putting out on social media, nobody needs that. Answer the question, sir. You could even come out and say no comment. You ain't saying shit.
Okay. We still have one more.
If
you know, if the judge had allowed Jay to respond, he would have said,
yes, so
he read the woman.
Is this one more connected to the two previous cases, or is this a new one?
This is one more connected with Mr. Brown. But,
okay, great.
But again, I want them to be heard separately in mediation, okay?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's go ahead and call Jedediah Brown versus Lewis Lacey. This is 24 OP 60690, 60690.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Lacey?
Lacey.
Good morning.
Oh, he there?
Good morning, Your Honor. John Katopoulos on behalf of Mr. Lewis Lacey. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, John. How you doing?
Good. Nice to see
Lacey got
you.
on the same suit from
And
last
Stephen
time.
Levizinski, LAD, on behalf of Mr. Brown.
Okay, all of the parties are present in court. My mediation team, this is 24 OP 60690, 60690. The parties have been ordered to engage in mediation. Mediation is a specific mediation for this courtroom. They work out of the Center for Conflict Resolution. They are trained mediators. And so you have been ordered to engage in mediation. Please make sure you comply with mediation. Honestly, I don't want to have to hold anyone in contempt of court. That would be a last resort. So please just make sure you comply. The mediators generally ask for about 60 days to complete mediation. Sometimes they may need multiple dates for mediation. And so the 60-day date we have been using, you can have either November 19th or November 13th. Either of those days would work. And then if you like, we are also able to set a reserved hearing date in the event that you are unable to reach a resolution.
Judge, we have two seasoned lawyers on this now. I was going to suggest a November 13th date that Steve and I can talk after this mediation. Obviously, mediations don't involve the lawyers, but I think Steve and I are going to get this resolved.
Okay, well, that is very good to hear. And so the next court date then is going to be set November 13th at 9 o'clock for status or mediation. The mediators are going to put you all into a private breakout room where they'll conduct an intake today. And so mediators, you have the parties here, correct? There's 4 parties.
Judge, we don't need the private lawyers in this intake, do we?
They sometimes like to speak to the attorneys just to have their information.
Sure.
Okay. And so you could put them, all 4 of them, into the private breakout room. Once you speak to the mediators, you do not need to come back to this courtroom. We'll see you all back here via Zoom, November 13th at 9.
Thanks, Judge. Take care.
Take care, Honor.
Have a good one, you all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we about this thing. That was it. I'm gonna chop this part out and re-upload it. Give me about an hour at the most. 30 minutes minimum, hour at the most. We out. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us a misfit. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the tidbit. Oh shit, did nobody come to see you old? It's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pimpin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Say hi, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Hoppin', cookin', whippin', shippin' till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hatin', but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we don't eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it burn it, don't speak. Pour a 4, I need some more, a nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach, I'm too geek. Walking by myself, but left with two freaks. Ooh, we nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me Money Boy, or you can call me Nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2-breeze. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island, cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island, cause I love my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Pussy ass nigga, Limp Biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Pussy ass nigga, Limp Biscuit.